Tyson Fury was beaten by Oleksandr Usyk in yet another thrilling heavyweight epic. Fury and Usyk were touching gloves in a mega-second installment of their epic heavyweight rivalry in Riyadh, 6 months on from Usyk's undisputed title win over the Briton in May. The Gypsy King was looking to get sweet revenge against his long-term foe, to join an elite club including Muhammad Ali, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis and Michael Moorer, by becoming a 3-time heavyweight world champion. While for Usyk, he was looking to cement his name as boxing's pound-for-pound leader, and preserve his undefeated record by beating his giant foe for a second time. It was another epic war of attrition, and an elite-level chess match of true punching skill, but it was to go to the judges' scorecards again, and it was Usyk who was handed the victory, with the same outcome but this time by unanimous decision, at 116 to 112 3 times all in the defending champion's favor. The heavyweight pair had so much at stake, with Fury having come in heavier and making tactical approaches to try and alter the course of history. Usyk came in with the invincible tag and an aura of steely grit and determination as always, and anticipation was in the air as the chess match unfolded again. Proceedings began with the venue captivated, as Fury looked to take the center ring and set out his jab, following up with some swift straight shots early on. The Ukrainian targeted the body early on, trying to wrestle the early momentum in his favor, while using his deadly left hand which did so much damage the first time around as the fighters laid down their cards. Fury tried to lead with his jab again as the second session commenced, but it allowed Usyk to creep in with some neat left-hand inside bodywork. A third period to end the quarter saw Usyk complain about a shot to the back of the head, but the exchanges that followed were aggressive back and forth and of elite quality. Fury switched into the southpaw stance, and the first sign of damage from the war came as his rival saw a tiny trickle of blood fall from his nose. Suddenly the fight opened up with 2 big left hands upstairs from Usyk crashing into the target, but Fury ended the 4th stanza on top. It was the Briton's turn to land a big shot with a sharp left hand finding the target in the 5th, as Usyk dabbed at his nose. As the halfway point was reached, there was no sign of showboating from Fury, but it was Usyk who had a prominent 6th round as some neat and quick shots caught the fluent Briton off guard. Usyk started to close the distance in the 7th, stepping in past the gangly jab and trying to break the resolve of the heavier Briton. Things became scrappy in the 8th with a near clash of heads, but Usyk beckoned Fury in with neat movement and fantastic work to set the traps. A 9th round came with Ghosts of Christmas Past last year for Fury, who was knocked down in May, but he navigated it successfully and did have short bursts of success. Both warriors had success in the 10th, Usyk with the left hand, and Fury from aggression as both men pushed their foot to the pedal. It could have gone either way as the bell sounded for the championship round, but Usyk looked the livelier. Usyk's energy continued at remarkable levels as he started to open up and take the late wind from Fury's sails. A huge left hand landed, but Fury took it well, but it felt like the tables were turning. And it was ultimately Usyk who impressed the judges the most and cemented his status at the pinnacle of the division. Daniel Dubois has stated his claim to the winner of the bout, and will look to set up an undisputed clash in 2025 with his IBF belt on the line. He stormed into the ring at the end of the bout and made his point. The Briton shouted, "Usyk, I want my revenge, I want my revenge, I want my revenge for last time. Let's go. Where is Frank? Let it happen." Usyk responded, "Your Excellency, make me fight with Daniel Dubois, thank you so much." "Yeah, no problem, I am ready, the next fight, no problem." Fury's next move will now be up in the air, as he will likely assess if he is to continue boxing. Despite a second consecutive defeat, the looming prospect of a settling of his heavyweight rivalry with Anthony Joshua could lay in wait. For Usyk, he could well step in with Dubois next to settle his name even further. But he has also teased a move back down to cruiserweight, with Jai Opetaia and Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez on standby, and keen to host him.